I can't go faster than this. If I go faster than this, they won't understand anything.
Sure, ma'am.
How many lectures में CA सर्विस का कितने टाइम में खत्म हो गया? कितने lectures में खत्म हुआ?
CA cervix 1 hour, CA ovary 1 hour, combined with the radiotherapy and chemotherapy, different. And
Okay.
CA ovary with surgery 1 hour, and then chemotherapy 1 hour differently. It was like that. And same with
And
the
I took
CA
incontinence over so much time. I'm so sorry. I can't do it faster than this because these
No,
are
no
very
problem, ma'am. No problem,
difficult.
ma'am.
वो faster than this उनको by heart करेंगे वो लोग उनको समझेगा नहीं कुछ भी.
No problem.
Okay, now pelvic organ prolapse quantification. Yeah. So pelvic organ prolapse quantification, right? So why is pelvic organ prolapse quantification very important? It was first devised by Bump et al. 1996 and adopted by almost every international body, right? So why do you want it, right? You want to quantify prolapse, right? So basically, the problem with quantification of prolapse using Baden-Walker, etc., is that it's very arbitrary. Okay. Now, when a patient of prolapse comes to you, if I examine what I think is a grade of prolapse should be the same what Arun thinks, right? But it's the same as what Dr. Meenal thinks. Problem with Baden-Walker and many other previous ones of quantification methodologies, unfortunately, unfortunately, what happens is that it is not standardized. So your grade 2 might be my grade 1, right? And that what ends up happening is I might end up doing wrong therapies because grade 2 prolapse surgery का grade 2 का treatment different है, grade 3 का treatment different है. If my grade 3 assessment is based upon wrong classification, then I'm treating the patient completely wrong. So I want a measurement based quantification where whether I do, Arun does, Dr. Meenal does, anybody does, it is the same. Okay. Also, it will help me understand outcome. अगर प्री सर्जरी कितना था POPQ, पोस्ट सर्जरी कितना था POPQ, तो I can compare before and after, right? Or I can compare progression. एक पेशेंट आई 1 साल पहले, उसके बाद पेसरी डाला, and then 1 साल बाद की मौत आई. I can compare 1 साल पहले के कंपैरिजन में कितना बढ़ गया. It will be very standardized way of doing it. Also, there is inter-individual reliability. Right? Whether Arun does, Dr. Meenal does, or me does, same होगा because हम measure कर रहे हैं. So it becomes a standard. So अगर written publication में, scientific presentation में एकदम ही important है, right? मेरे को तो it's a very important part of my practice. I do POPQ in every patient who comes to me of prolapse, right? So now the measurements are in centimeters. Remember that, right? The hymen is a fixed point of reference. Okay. Okay. Why is a hymen fixed point of reference? Meaning at the level of the hymen, you call it 0. If your uterus or your bladder or the anal canal is above when your patient is standing, so your proximal and distal, right? So अगर proximal है hymen से, plane of hymen, it's negative. अगर hymen के नीचे है, if it's distal to the hymen plane, it's positive, right? There are 6 important points, okay? So it's very easy to understand. Just imagine vagina as a 3-dimensional object, right? Imagine that, okay, imagine the room that you're sitting in is a vagina, okay? Okay, there is a wall above you, that is a bladder. There's a wall below you, that's the anal canal. Behind is your uterus and cervix. And in front of you, so you're sitting in the vagina, okay? Imagine you're sitting in the vagina. Okay, just imagine like that. Sorry to give you such horrible imagination. But imagine sitting in the vagina, okay? And so what will happen? Your bladder above, your anal canal below, your uterus and cervix behind, and the hymen in front of you, correct? Now, because vagina is a 3-dimensional structure, and because you can have prolapse of any part of this 3-dimensional structure, you will need to have points measuring each of these structures, correct? So you'll have to have anterior points, you'll have to have posterior points, you'll have to have apical points. Right? Anterior point, posterior points, पीछे का point, apical points. Apical points are behind us, na, when you're sitting. Also, you have to have entrance points. So entrance point will be genital hiatus. and perineal body. And you also want to have a total vaginal length. Is anybody asking a question here? You
No,
have to
no.
understand yeah. So you have 6 points and 3 measurements. Okay? Remember that. Your genital hiatus, your perineal body, and total vaginal length are actual measurements. I'm measuring the vaginal hiatus distance, length. I'm measuring the perineal body length. I'm measuring the total vaginal length. Okay? But the other points, one second, my battery is dying. I'm just getting my charger. 1 second.
Yes, yes, Shama.
Sorry. Some of the point is descending towards the hymen or beyond the hymen. Okay? Remember that. So 3 measurements, 6 points. Now let's look at the points, right? Now this is very busy. So now I'm going to ask you to imagine with me, right? So basically, the easier points are, if this is the vagina, right? This is the vagina. You can see you can see my cursor, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, ये जो vagina है, अंदर का ये vagina है, right? This is the vaginal wall and vaginal wall, right? तो ये vagina है, right? Now, your anterior, so you now ये anterior का lowest point is AA and posterior का AP. So AA and BA are anterior points, right? So that small a is anterior wall and the small p is posterior wall. इतना याद रखो, right? And then so how do you remember the point? You forget, right? कि एक point का नाम क्या है, right? Just remember, small a is anterior, small p is posterior. Okay? And there are 2 points anteriorly and 2 points posterior. So obviously there are A, B, right? And posteriorly the 2 points are A, B, right? So A and BA and AP and BP, right? Now, how do you understand these points? What does it stand for, right? So both your A points, your anterior wall ka A point and your posterior wall ka A point, what is it measuring? If this is the hymen, ये आपका hymen है, it's measuring. You imagine a point 3 centimeter within the hymen. Okay, so 3 centimeter proximal to the hymen will be your A point, both anteriorly and posteriorly. Understand?
Yes,
okay. The hymen is this, and I've got a point 3 centimeter within the A point, within the hymen, and I have another point 3 centimeter within the hymen, right? So you have AA and AP. Okay, so what will I do? I will put in a speculum. I will not put in that cuscos. I will put in a speculum, or if I'm using a cusco, I'll take out we used to use a detachable, cusco, not like the steel wala, right? In the US, when I was training, we would use the detachable ones, right? You can take off like it becomes like only one flange of it. But the good thing to do is use speculum, right? So what I will do, and next time remind me when I show you the videos, I'll try and show you the PopQ ka video. मेरा वो PopQ का video corrupt हो गया. So I'll have to again do it and show it to you guys. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So next time when I'm showing you TOT, TBT, वो भी दिखा दूँगी. But today I'm going to make you imagine with me, right?
Yes.
So what I do is I will put my speculum. First I will put the speculum posteriorly. Okay? And then I will ask the patient to say. और also क्या होता है मालूम है ना कि and I think Arun Nawal must have seen it in Kama, right? I know people who come into the clinic a little bit with me. Normally, in my clinic, wherever I am, I will have a scale. Okay, वो जो tongue depressor होता है ना, tongue depressor वाला जैसा, like a wooden stick. उस wooden stick में I get my nurses to mark out 1 to 15, like 1 to like centimeters. Okay, because 15 centimeters का marking होता है. Okay. One distance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 15 marked out. Okay, and that I will use as my scale, and that scale is with respect to the hymen. And remember one thing: hymen is not the outer part of the vagina. Hymen is little inside the vagina. Remember that. Okay, so I will measure till the hymen everything. Okay, and easy to understand the hymen. See the hymenal remnants. Okay, so what will I do? I will put the speculum inside. I will put the speculum against the posterior wall. So I'm seeing the free-flowing anterior wall. Then I'll ask the patient to bear down. When I ask the patient to bear down, before I ask the patient to bear down, I will put in and feel I will understand the point which is 3 centimeters within the hymen. Then I will ask the patient to bear down, and I will see how much is it descending. The point 3 centimeters within the vaginal hiatus, hymen. I will see how much is it descending. वो नीचे आ रहा है तो उसका distance कम होगा ना. Suppose it's descending, then it will be less than minus 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters, right? It will be 2 centimeters from the hymen, or 1 centimeter from the hymen, or it will come to the hymen, so 0, or it might go beyond the hymen, +1, or even more beyond the hymen, +2. The maximum it can go is +3, because if I have got a point 3 centimeter within the hymen, if it's completely everted, it cannot get everted more than 3 centimeters. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
So anteriorly and posteriorly, your A point can range only from -3 to +3. I want you all to understand. I really want to sit down and understand कि आप लोग को ये point समझा क्या?
Yes, ma'am. There are
Any
replies.
doubt
Yes,
about AA and AP?
yes.
Can't see screen.
Ma'am, it is
Okay,
visible.
sorry.
No, ma'am,
Okay.
it is visible. Only that person's problem was that.
Okay. Okay, now you all understood. Okay, so anteriorly and posteriorly, you have AA and AB, which can only range from -3 to +3. Now, your hard one is AP and BP. Now, for that, I'm going to ask you to again visualize in your mind.
Hello, ma'am.
Apex, correct?
Yes.
Anteriorly till the point the vagina meets the cervix, correct? That is the remaining part of the antevaginal wall. Now, I've already, now imagine that abhi maine AA mein, I have already looked at the descent of the vagina, the distal part of the vaginal wall, hai na? Because AA is thinking or looking at the distal part of the vaginal wall. But there's an entire vaginal wall remaining between the A point and the apex, anteriorly and posteriorly. Barabar?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct?
Yes.
Are you with me there?
Yes,
There's a
yes,
whole
ma'am.
vaginal wall remaining between the A point and the apex, anteriorly and posteriorly. Okay. Now, what is the B point? B point is the lowest point that sense. Understood?
Ma'am, please repeat the B point. Your voice
When you
was
have
not clear.
prolapse, okay, again I'll tell you.
Yes, ma'am.
Your A point anteriorly and posteriorly are measuring the descent of the lower part of the vagina till 3 centimeters from the hymen, correct?
Yes.
But you're an anterior, you have a whole vaginal wall from the A point all the way to the apex remaining, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
देखो ये point है ना, this whole arrow you see, ये point जो है, this is the remaining part of the anterior vaginal wall. Similarly, this is the remaining part of the posterior vaginal wall, correct?
Correct.
Now, even that may be descending. The B point is understand?
No, ma'am. Your voice is breaking.
Oh God, 1 second. Now my internet is unstable. मेरा घर का इंटरनेट एक्सेस का कभी ना प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. अभी?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Please go on.
Yeah. Basically, your A point here and A point here. Are you seeing my arrows now? 1 second.
Yes.
I'll just, yeah. Your A point here and your A point posteriorly are looking at the descent of this part of the vagina, है ना? The lower part of the vagina.
Yes.
But you have an entire vaginal wall between the A point and the apex. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, that apical part of the vagina can also descend. Barabar? When I have prolapse, not the distal part of the vaginal wall descends, the whole vaginal wall can descend, right? Bladder ka pura vaginal wall descends, anal canal ka pura vaginal wall can descend. So the B point is the lowest level up to which the remaining part of the vagina descends. You understand?
Yes.
That is BA or BP. Are you understanding?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Are you all with me here? Now, if your descent is still within the hymen, okay, your B and your B and A point is same. Okay, again I'm saying this. अगर तुम्हारा cystocele and rectocele is not beyond the hymen, your A and B points will be the same. Why will it be same? Because your B point is not going. देखो कभी वो नीचे आता है ना, तो पहले वो you want it because your A point, if the distance is only till the hymen, then it's not going beyond 3 centimeters, right? तो same रहेगा दोनों का. अगर A.1 कभी evert होता है ना, तभी वो नीचे से evert होके ऊपर से नीचे आता है ना. You understand? Evert होने के टाइम पे तो नीचे distal to proximal evert होता है ना. It will keep on like नीचे से आके ऊपर का part बाहर आ रहा है. Correct? Your lower part comes out. So if your descent is only till the hymen, your prolapse only till the hymen, your B point never goes beyond the A point. They are the same. So remember this very important point. If your cystocele or rectocele is only till the hymen, your A and B point measurement are the same. Go and check back. एक बार जाके देखो. Means, but when the descent is beyond the hymen, more and more. So more and more part of the vagina starts coming out. So your B point will become lower than the A point. Understand? Beyond the hymen, your B point becomes lower than the. Imagine it, no? Imagine it in your mind's eye. तुम्हारा eversion हो रहा है ना? Eversion होने के time पे, when it goes beyond the hymen, when it's going beyond 3 centimeters, then your upper part of the vagina is descending more and more and more and more, right? So when your eversion, your prolapse is beyond the hymen, your B point will go lower than the A point. Understood? If the prolapse is still the hymen, your B and A points are similar. Okay, because the B point will be just next to the A point. Your descent is going beyond the hymen because then the descent is more than 3, the eversion is more than 3 centimeters. Then your B point is going progressively lower and lower. So if your A is 0, your B will be +1. Or, if your A is +1, your B might be +2. Plus, going beyond the hymen. Did you understand this? Any questions?
And someone who is not getting the B point. B point, ma'am.
The range for BN, there is no range for BN BP. Okay. A is not hymen, means A is not hymen. A is not hymen. Your hymen is 0 level. Hymen is 0. Okay, hymen, see, I'll just show you. मेरा screen देखो, मेरा हाथ देखो. Hymen 0 है. Okay, ये hymen है मेरा. Okay, and ये vaginal wall है. Okay, and ये 3 centimeter point है. Okay, पहले eversion नीचे से होता है, right? This it can evert, come out, right? So when the eversion is only the hymen, then your BA will just be next to your B point will be just next to the A point because your B point is the lowest part of the rest of the vagina. Okay, अभी तुम्हारा ये vaginal wall ऐसा है या hymen ऐसा है, so या 3 centimeters पे या तुम्हारा A point है, right? So ये A point will be the measurement of the descent of this part of the vagina.
Yes.
The B point is the descent of the rest of the vagina till the apex. बराबर ये part का descent है. अभी ये part का descent is always following the नीचे का descent, correct?
Correct.
So only when the eversion occurs, how do we define the B point? B point is the lowest part of the vaginal wall between A and the apex. Okay, that is how you define the B point. Understood it?
Yes, ma'am.
In normal patient, there is no B point. No, then there won't be. In normal patient, there won't be any A point also, na? Normal patient be B point next to A point. I don't measure. Okay, how do you practically measure your B point? Correct? Yeah, it is not yeah, the B point is not static. It depends upon the degree of descent. B point will be changing. Even A point changes, right? A point also keeps coming down, coming down, coming down. A point can go from -3 to +3. बराबर? अगर तुम्हारा this is A point, ना? If you see my hand, this is my A point. This is the hymen. अगर evert हो के इतना ही होएगा ना? यहाँ तक होगा. But imagine the rest of the vagina. Okay, this is your A point and ये remaining part of the vagina. Okay, now think this is my hand. Okay, this whole thing is the anti-vaginal wall. Remember, imagine this is your anti-vaginal wall, the whole thing. Okay, and the same thing is for posterior. Okay, now you have your A point here, right? Okay, now this is the remaining part of the anti-vaginal wall. Okay, what is the lowest part of the anti-vaginal wall? Above the A point, this point, immediately next to it is the lowest part. Barabar? What is the B point? B point is the most, is the measurement of how much the rest of the vagina from the A point till the apex is descended. Correct? In a normal patient, what will happen? Your B point is next to the A point. If you see the diagram also, no? You see the diagram. I'll just show the screen once again. Your B point and A in a normal patient, ये entire part, this whole part and this whole part का lowest part देख रहा है. In a normal patient, the lowest part is here only, just next to the A point. Your B point just next to the A point in your normal patient. Okay, and when it's descending, कभी नीचे आ रहा है, नीचे आ रहा है, नीचे आ रहा है, कभी ये A नीचे आ रहा है, कभी B भी नीचे आ रहा है, लेकिन till the hymen A and B will be close to each other because B point is next to the A point, वो lowest part next to A point है, लेकिन कभी evert होता है, तभी वो ये पहले evert होगा. Just see my hand, okay? Now just see my hand, okay? Think about my hand. Just see my hand. I'll just show you my. Okay, you see my. Right, you see my, okay, now this is my hymen. Okay, just think that this point is the hymen point and this is my A point and this is the rest of the vagina. Okay, and your B point is the lowest point of the rest of the vaginal wall, anti-vaginal wall. When it's nicely standing without any descent, you don't have to mark the vagina with marker. No, it won't be. A normal patient with BA will not be -3, it will be around -3.1. ये कोई पूछेगा भी नहीं तुमको. It's almost the same. You can say -3. You can say -3. B is also -3. Okay. So basically तुम्हारा यहाँ A है, यहाँ B point भी इधर ही होगा because the lowest part of the rest of the vagina. Now you see what happens with eversion. Okay. अभी वो evert हो रहा है. ये जो है ना. Okay. Now ये evert हो रहा है. Evert हो रहा है. Sorry, I cannot take my hand further. Okay, evert हो रहा है, right? ये मेरा ये बाहर आ रहा है. Okay, ये बाहर आ गया 3 centimeter. It came. Imagine that my hymen now is above here. ये बाहर आ गया पूरा. +3 हो गया. And उसके बाद +3 के बाद जब ये part बाहर आएगा, this part will go even more. ये जो है ना अभी I can't take my hand below. But think what I'm trying to say. Imagine this part everting more and more and more. अगर ये point +3 हो गया और evert हो गया तो ये point +4 हो जाएगा, फिर ये +5 हो जाएगा. You understand how extend? I'm not flex. Okay, I will extend. You understand, right? So now basically, how do I extend it? Now Dr. Janki, I'm not understanding what you're trying to say. But can you understand eversion? Yes. Right? अगर मैं evert कर रही हूँ, so till this point comes out, both will be similar. The minute ये point बाहर आ गया, maximum आ गया, and ये जब evert कर रहा है, तो it will go even beyond the +3, right? Become +4, +5 होते जाएगा, right? So basically, beyond your hymen, your B point is lower than the A point. Up to the hymen, your A and B point are same. Just remember that. B point is the lowest point of the anterior vaginal wall or posterior vaginal wall beyond the A point. Okay? B point is significant beyond the hymen, not beyond +3. Okay? Because what will happen is that तुम्हारा hymen तक same होता है. Okay? कभी eversion होता रहता है. हाँ, knuckles take as A point. Okay, your knuckle. Okay, this point ना, ये point. You're saying knuckles. Okay, very good. Okay, so basically ना, it's a good point he's saying. वो क्या बोल रही है? Hymen है या तुम्हारा A point है. Okay, this is A point. Okay, and imagine this is the rest of the vagina. Okay, and so when everything is proper, your B and A is similar. Okay, now अभी evert हो रहा है, evert हो रहा है, evert हो रहा है, evert हो रहा है, evert. So this is my hymen, right? And ये hymen तक आया, hymen तक आया, hymen तक आया, correct? Hymen तक आया तो 0 0 दोनों हो गया. Are you understanding this?
Yes.
Did you see this? Now when it's going below, right? Your hymen तक के बाद में your B point will go lower and lower and lower and lower, right? Then after your hymen, your B point becomes the leading point. So beyond your hymen, your B point becomes the leading point. Just remember this. Again, very good, very well. Whoever told me knuckles use करने का is a very good thing you told me, right, Bhanu, right? So basically, you have your if my knuckles are my, so if this is my, again I'm saying this is my A point and this is the rest of the vaginal wall. My B point at rest when there's no prolapse, it will be here, right? And this is my hymen, correct? And my hymen, and when it starts everting, think what happens. See, hymen तक ये hymen है. Hymen तक देखो अभी क्या हो गया? My A is come to the hymen, and look at what is happening. Both my A and B are 0, and now अभी evert हो रहा है. Your B point is going below now, right? My B point will go lower, correct? Will go lower, and my A point will remain
at the 3 cm.
नहीं, when B is 0, A is never +3, because ये ना B is 0, A is never +3, because your B becomes the leading point after the hymen. Your B will, when your B is +1, A is 0. Then B is +2, your A will become +1. When your B is +4, your A is +3. Understand that? Because evert होने के लिए, how to measure A without marking? Scale है ना, मेरा scale होता है. Okay, so what you do is you how to measure A? See, I have that scale, right? So I've got my speculum inside and I've got my scale, right? So I will push it all inside. When I'm examining in prolapse na, never examine with pushing the Valsalva करके push मत करो, examine मत करो. पहले उसको अंदर सब डाल दो, right? Put your scale inside, and with your scale, when you put your scale inside, तुम्हारा +0.3 centimeter वाला ना should be the level hymen, and then you will know the tip of the scale will be your A point, correct? And then you ask the patient to push, and then you see how much descent is happening. Okay, that's how you measure. तुम्हारा scale लेके measure करने का, तुमको vaginal wall mark नहीं करना पड़ता है. Okay, you will get it with practice. It's very easy. It takes me 2 minutes to my, pop you. Okay, understood now? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Dr. Jyoti is smiling. I can see her smiling. So remember, till hymen A and B are same. Beyond hymen, B becomes a leading point. Okay? Because because the upper part will have to start descending. Evert होने के time पे, the upper part will become the leading point and pull it all out. है ना? And A, then eventually A will come to +3 and B will continue going. Remember one more thing. It's a very important thing. Remember one thing. Irreducible chalega. You just measure how much it's come out up to the hymen. Okay, up to the hymen. Okay, one very important point I want to say. तुमको ये समझा, लेकिन अभी और एक point सबको समझाना है. Okay. Right. Remember one thing. Okay, one more point. Your B point is the lowest point of the rest of the vagina. Did you understood that? Right? Now, when it's all inside, your lowest point is the point next to the A point. Correct? When it starts everting, your lower point will go progressively up. When procedentia hota hai, तभी तुम्हारा lowest point will be this point. Remember that. Understood? कभी ये पूरा बाहर आता है, your B point next to the cervix, because the lowest point of the rest of the, your, see, A point is static, B point is dynamic, correct? Because B point change होता रहता है. Because as it's everting, your lowest part of the rest of the vagina will keep changing. If the whole thing comes out, your lowest part becomes the point just next to the cervix. Or the, you understood? A point is static. That same point को आप measure करो कितना नीचे आ रहा है. लेकिन up beyond the hymen, your B point becomes dynamic because as it's everting, the upper part will become lowest. Understood? Because more and more of the vagina is coming out. So कभी procedentia होता है, तभी तुम्हारा cervix, you know, everything is out, right? So D point is just next to the cervix because this point then becomes the सब जब ये सब बाहर आता है, the lowest, when the whole vagina is outside, this point is the lowest point. Understood? Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, understood now?
Yes, ma'am.
A point, B point. अभी तुमको ये understand करा ना, तो तुम्हारा B point is the hardest point. Everything else is very similar, easy. Okay, A point, B point, you understood. Now, what is C point and what is D point? है ना? C point is, okay, both A point and B point you measure in Valsalva, right? The C point and a D point also you measure in Valsalva. Okay, the only thing you don't measure in Valsalva is C and vaginal length. So when I do my POPQ, I will do my AA and BA. I will do my AP and BP. I will do my speculum niche and above. Then I will do TVL. I will put the patient prolapse in. I will do TVL, and then I will do C point. What is C point? How much is cervix descending? That is very easy. Right? C point is relationship to the cervix with the hymen. Right? 0 point. So तुम्हारा cervix कितना descend कर रहा है? That is your C point. Okay. Your D point is your attachment of the uterosacral ligament, your posterior fornix. Understood? तो तुम posteriorly डालोगे, your TVL देखोगे और तुम देखोगे कि तुम्हारा posterior fornix कितना आ रहा है पीछे. Okay? It's basically attachment of the uterosacral cardinal ligament complex becomes your D point. That is the point of the, generally the point of the posterior fornix. Understood that? Very easy to understand. Then you have the genital hiatus. Right? Genital hiatus is very easy to understand. Again, you push down. And you have the perineal body. Do you understand that perineal body? Perineal body and genital hiatus. Okay, so you've completed the entire thing. You have got 6 measurements, right? Your AA, BA, AP, BP, C, D point, and then your TVL, GH, and PP. Understood? Understood that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Now,
TVL and D measurement will be same. How do measure D?
No, TVL and D will not be the same. TVL is in without pushing down. D point is pushing down. Okay. And D point is uterosacral. TVL is all the way in the posterior fornix. तुम्हारा uterosacral थोड़ा नीचे होता है, तो वो है ना. Ma'am, C point is cervix. तुम्हारा cervix कितना नीचे आ रहा है? You ask the patient to bear down. See how much cervix is coming down. And from the point of the cervix, you measure the till the hymen. अगर वो बाहर आ रहा है तो नीचे से measurement होता है. कितना बाहर आ रहा है from the hymen. और अंदर रह रहा है तो hymen के above. Yes, I was going to come to the point. When you have hysterectomy, please, ma'am, D and TVL difference. Again, TVL is तुमने सब कुछ अंदर डाला बिना पेशेंट को पुश करते हुए तुमने मेजर किया TVL, posterior fornix को मेजर करा till the hymen without bearing down. TVL is a total vaginal length. Total vaginal length करने के time पे you don't ask the patient to bear down. I will be showing you a video next time. First, I have, you know, but you have to understand visually this, you know, अपने mind में तुम ना समझ के लो, you know, ये तुम्हारा mind में अगर अच्छे से complex हो गया system, you know, just एक काम करो ना, तुम्हारा paper, just take a paper and just do what I did with my hand. You will understand कि कौन सा leading point होता है after what point. Okay, okay. Okay, and for D point, क्या question क्या है Dr. Janki? I didn't understand. D point में you push down. I mean, you push down, you see how much is your patient pushes. Okay, and you see posterior fornix literally. See, uterosacral will be posterior fornix, right? तो वो कितना आगे till the hymen. In procedentia, BP and D are same. Yes, they literally the same. D point is coming. D point is, yeah, it is the same. Literally the same. Normal woman, D and D will the same. Yes. नॉर्मल वुमन नहीं होता है यार, थोड़ा डिसेंट होता ही है सबको. कौन है नॉर्मल वुमन? है ना? आई स्टेज वन आई डोंट केयर अबाउट, राइट? टीवी थोड़ा थोड़ा चेंज होता ही है. डी डी पॉइंट. ओके, नाउ अंडरस्टूड. ओके, नाउ यू अंडरस्टूड द मेजरमेंट्स. नाउ how can I do faster than this? It takes so much time. Already 11:15.
Yes, ma'am.
Finishing 1.5 hours. It's not beyond. Okay, then you have a quantification. एक मिनट है, क्या हो रहा है ये? एक मिनट गया. My screen is अटका होगा. 1 second. Sorry, one slide is missing. Huh? I will just tell you orally. Next time I'll show you the slide.
Okay, ma'am.
Then, okay, POPQ is what? So basically you have all of these points, right? Abhi, I'll just tell you orally, verbally. So you have all of these points, right? So what is your final POPQ measurement? How do you state stage 1, stage 2, stage 3? Neha, yes. When you have hysterectomy done, then you have no D point. You only have C point. I don't know why they've done it that way. Ideally, it should have been D point and C point नहीं है. Because hysterectomy में cervix निकल जाता है. लेकिन उन्होंने ऐसा कर दिया है कि तुम्हारा D point नहीं रहता है, तुम्हारा C point रहता है. Okay, and the vaginal vault रहता है. Okay, so vault is the C point in hysterectomized patient. There is no D point. Okay, now how do I say stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and stage 4? Okay, now you will when you do POPQ, you are going to measure all your A point, A, B, G, H. See, basically what can descend? Your A point, B point, C and D can descend. Barabar? Correct?
Yes,
you will understand if your woman many women have multi-compartment prolapse or they will have uni-compartment prolapse. Correct? If they have uni-compartment prolapse, they have either cystocele or rectocele, then your leading point becomes either the bladder or the inner canal. Correct, Ritam? Right? And then the stage will be based upon that uni-compartment. है ना? तो मैंने बोला stage 1 descent, stage 1 cystocele, stage 2 cystocele, then that is because your bladder is prolapsing and it's the only organ prolapsing. If you have got rectocele happening and it's the only thing happening, then you will have stage 1 rectocele or stage 2 rectocele. It can happen. You can have only cystocele or rectocele. But most women can have multi-compartment prolapse. And when they have multi-compartment prolapse, please see the leading point. Okay? Some people will have a bladder as a leading point. Some people will have the rectocele as a leading point. Or some people may have uterine descent, and that's pulling on everything. So you understand what is the leading point and describe the stages based upon the leading point. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, so when I have got the leading point, okay, what are the important points, right? Here there are hymen henna. Your main scale is -1 before the hymen and +1. Just remember this. -1 and +1. Getting me? Anything till -1 is stage 1. Leading point wala. Okay? POPQ mein. Leading point could be anything. In multi-compartment, please see the leading point, correct? So you have -1 tak, jo leading point aaya hai, right?
Yes.
Is your stage 1. So I might have a patient who's got stage 1 apical prolapse, but stage 0 cystocele, stage 0 rectocele. Yeah. So stage, agar -1 tak aaya, to plus stage 2 ho jata hai. Somebody might have stage 2 apical prolapse, but stage 1 cystocele rectocele. You understood?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now, if it's between -1 and +1, it becomes stage 2. Correct? Right? And beyond +1, it becomes stage 3. Correct? Right? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
And when it goes procedencia hota hai, it becomes stage 4. Everything is out. Correct? Now, very important thing is this, is that your apical prolapse mein stage 1 is your, ek minute, I will show you that. Your TVL minus 2 बहुत important होता है. TVL minus 2, cervix around 2 centimeters होता है, बराबर? Apical prolapse के लिए TVL minus 2 becomes important, correct? Right? So basically तुम्हारा stage 4 में क्या होता है? Till stage 3 it will be less than TVL minus 2. समझा मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ? Because your cervix is around 2 centimeters, तुम्हारा procedentia में पूरा बाहर आ गया. Till then, D point will be always 2 centimeters less, correct? Because cervix के 2 centimeters आगे होता है, पीछे होता है, right? TVL minus 2 will be your C point, बराबर?
Yes.
But एक बार procedentia आ गया, सब कुछ बाहर आ गया. तब तक वो TVL minus 2 में रहता है, तुम्हारा C point, बराबर? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
TVL minus 2 is basically C point. Cervix कितना around 2 centimeters रहता है, around 2 centimeters, बराबर? तुमने अगर तुम्हारा स्केल अंदर डाला, TVL अगर तुमने स्केल अंदर डाला, तो बेसिकली तुम्हारा अगर TVL 10 है, तुम्हारा C point नॉर्मली -8 होता है, बराबर?
Yes, ma'am.
करेक्ट? Till it becomes complete procedentia, वो मेजरमेंट रहता है, वो C point कभी TVL -2 रहता है, करेक्ट? हाइमेन तक आने तक. नो क्या है? What do you mean, Harshika Bhagat? No. Harshika, what is the problem?
Better type, ma'am. You can explain till that time.
Please type or speak. एक minute, I just open this. I will just show you this slide. You will understand better. Okay. Stage 0 is no. See, if you look at stage 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? ये मेरे पास है slide. Okay. Stage 0 is no prolapse, right? So AA, BA, AP, BP are -3. Correct?
Yes.
And C or D because hysterectomy में D नहीं रहेगा, है ना? Will be less than equal to minus TVL minus 2. मतलब क्या होता है? TVL से कम होता है ना तुम्हारा वो C point, correct?
Yes.
C, if you look at TVL 10 centimeters, your cervix will be around -8 from the hymen ना, because तुम लोग measure कर रहा है hymen से. अगर तुम hymen से measure कर रहा है, तुम्हारा TVL is always longer than your cervix का point. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Your cervix will be generally around 2 centimeter less than your TVL, बराबर? Cervix point and minus क्यों डाला है? Because above the hymen. Correct? So that is why it said less than equal to minus TVL minus 2. Because minus point minus क्यों है? Because above the hymen. And TVL minus 2 because तुम्हारा cervix generally 2 centimeter less than the TVL. Okay. जब descent भी कर रहा है, तभी D point will be around 2 centimeter. आप समझ रहे हैं ना मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ? Did you understand or any question here? No, TVL always written at 10. TVL is a measurement. TVL is never a minus. Okay, only your TVL is measurement. I told you measurement ko. I told you we have 3 measurements: TVL, GH, and PP are never minus or plus. And you have 6 points. The points are minus or plus. But your measurement is never minus or plus. Never at TVL minus 10. Understood? TVL is a measurement. You don't have negative measurement, right? You can never be negative 6 feet tall, no? Right?
Yes,
Something
ma'am.
right? Think about it. No? Just imagine, no? You're
Yes.
measuring something, it can be negative, right?
Yes.
Okay. 1 second. Okay, very importantly, one question was asked. Okay, ये grid जो है ना, you got it all wrong. Okay, या ये जो ऊपर का grid is anterior wall, उस नीचे का grid is posterior wall, and ये जो है D point है.
Ma'am, please share your slide, ma'am.
Okay, sorry. I didn't see the share. Somebody asked me a question.
Yes.
-2 means above hymen. Yes. Yeah. See my slide. Yeah, you don't need to remember this grid, but I normally, if you see my papers, I have this grid. Every patient में एक grid होता है मेरा. Okay, ये है ना above वाला ना, ये AA है, ये BA है, और ये है C point. Okay, ये मेरा GH है, ये मेरा PB है, और ये मेरा TVL है. Okay, all the measurements in the middle line. Okay, and ये मेरा posterior wall हो गया. ये मेरा AP हो गया, ये BP हो गया, और ये मेरा क्या है? ये
PB, perineal body.
No, perineal body above है. ये वाला मेरा D point हो गया.
Okay.
D point हो गया. Now, I told you that when the eversion happens more and more, sometimes a B point can come really low because तुम्हारा इधर क्या हो रहा है ना, तुम्हारा cervix is very out. Your C point, your cervix is +7, है ना? So your lowest point, I told you, as the eversion occurs more and more, then and by the way, don't go with this grid. This my fellow had made, and the grid में गड़बड़ है. You can't be, इतना difference नहीं होता. But remember one thing, that when you're everting, your B point can be progressively more than your A point because B point is dynamic. Remember that. B point is dynamic. As it's everting more and more, the upper part becomes the B point. तो कितना अगर पूरा, अगर if you see ये वाला आपका C point है, +7 है तुम्हारा C, मतलब सर्विक्स पूरा आउट है. अगर तुम्हारा सर्विक्स +7 है तो तुम्हारा वजाइनल एपेक्स एकदम बाहर है. इसके लिए तुम्हारा B point anteriorly is +6. Understood? And अगर posteriorly अगर आपका D point +6 है, तुम्हारा because उसकी बाजू में ही B point होगा. तुम्हारा highest point of the vaginal wall then becomes your B point. When it's all inside, the lowest part of the rest of the vagina becomes your B point. पर तुम्हारा कभी सब बाहर है, तभी वो highest point बाहर आता है. Evert होता है तो तुम्हारा एकदम complete eversion में तो highest point evert होता है ना, इसके लिए तुम्हारा ऐसा है ऐसे measurement. Understood the question that somebody asked? Okay. So stage 0 will be, you understood this stage 0, right? Now stage 1 will be most distal portion prolapse above the level of the around -1 centimeter, right? तुम्हारा till the say -1 centimeter, right? तो तुम्हारा जो -1 तक अगर आया तो stage 1 है. Okay, stage 2 is between -1 and +1. Okay, तुम्हारा stage 3 is evert हो गया, but it will be still 2 centimeter less than the total vaginal length. तुम्हारा पूरा eversion नहीं होता है ना stage 3 में. Okay, so the leading point will always be 2 centimeter less than the total vaginal length. Remember that. Did you understand that?
How to measure AP in precedentia?
See, stage 3 में तुम्हारा precedentia पूरा नहीं है, बराबर? तो stage 3 will always be less than 2 centimeters of TVL. Always be. It can be much lesser than 2 centimeters, but it will never go beyond TVL -2. आप समझिए, because complete precedentia नहीं है. Complete precedentia में तुम्हारा TVL को match करेगा वो, or it will come within less than TVL -2. It may be only 1 centimeter less than TVL. Understood? लेकिन पूरा precedentia होने तक your leading point of the prolapse will never be measuring more than TVL -2. Understood? Okay. How to measure AP in precedentia? Very simple. Precedentia में सब कुछ बाहर आ गया. Correct? I have already told you that तुम्हारा AP point जो है वो it's the most lowest point of the rest of the vagina from the A point, है ना? अगर तुम्हारा just imagine अगर तुम्हारा पूरा precedentia हो गया, +3 नहीं, तुम्हारा AP will go to +4, +5, तुम्हारा पूरा बाहर आ गया है. तो तुम्हारा anti-vaginal wall का length is 10 around TVL अगर 10 है तो D point 10 है +10, तुम्हारा पूरा vaginal apex बाहर आ गया, it can go to +6, +7 भी जा सकता है. Okay, your A point will never go beyond +3, but your B point can keep on going beyond +3 because as it's descending, progressively the higher part of the vagina will become the lowest point. Understood? Dr. Janki, you got it wrong. TVL and procedentia will be okay. TVL procedentia will be, AP will never be +3. Dr. Janki, you're getting it wrong. If your A is plus, when your AP is +3, your AA will be 0 around. Okay. Lekin as it goes even more and more and more and more, your AP can go beyond +3. You can go +4, +5, +6 because your पूरा cervix जो भी बाहर आता है, and the part of the vagina next to the cervix becomes the least lowest point. Okay. Thank you for writing. Okay, ma'am. I was worried. Right. Your A point can never go beyond +3. Remember that. AP is not fixed. Your AA is fixed. Your AP is fixed. Yeah, AP is fixed. Sorry.
AP is fixed.
Sorry.
Yes, ma'am. You are taking BP as a AP. Yes.
Sorry. I was going confused. Your
Yes.
B point is not fixed. Your A point is fixed and AP is fixed. Sorry.
Yes.
Your A point, anterior and posterior are fixed. Your B points are not fixed. Your B point is dynamic. As it's everting progressively, hymen ke baad tumhara low, the higher and higher part of the vagina becomes a descending point. Okay, understood? Okay. D point in procedentia. D point in procedentia will be the point of attachment of your uterosacral ligament. Okay, cervix तुम्हारा एकदम lowest point होता है, procedentia होता है ना, तुम्हारा पूरा बाहर आता है, right? So D point will be, C point will be एकदम lowest. तुम्हारा C will be like +7, but a D point will be attachment of the uterosacral ligament. वो fornix जहाँ posterior fornix निकलता है ना, तुम्हारा vaginal wall निकलता है ना, वो point हो जाता है. Okay. TVL and procedentia very easy. तुम अंदर डाल दो vagina को, uterus को पूरा. अगर तुम्हारा procedentia है, तुम क्या करोगे? तुम एकदम अंदर डाल दोगे, अब स्केल डालोगे एकदम अंदर तक. Okay, and you will see. AA and AP will always be, it can be -3 to +3 ना. कभी नीचे आएगा तो it can come to +3 also ना. When everything is everted, it will come to almost +3. So AA and AP can go between -3 and +3. Remember that.
In normal, she is asking A and AP.
Normal, yes.
Yes.
Not reducible prolapse, you can still do POPQ ray. You can take a scale and do ना. TVL बराबर नहीं समझेगा तुमको. तुम्हारा पूरा procedentia, अगर procedentia पूरा है तो वो TVL ही हो गया, पूरा बाहर आ रहा है ना, तो वही पूरा TVL हो गया ना. तुम्हारा cervix to all the way to the hymen become the TVL literally. पूरा बाहर आ गया तो. But ideally you should reduce it and then do it and then ask it. अगर reduce नहीं हो रहा तो at least you can still do POPQ because तुम्हारा दिखता है ना कितना बाहर आ गया, तुम्हारा A कितना बाहर आ गया, तुम्हारा B point कितना बाहर आ गया, you can see. Understood? Now one very important thing, cervical elongation. Okay. Array rugosity is very important. I will do it in prolapse. I'm doing procedentia now. Procedentia mein I'm now going to be doing rugosity. What will be the value of D in procedentia? Attachment of the uterosacral ligament, the point where your posterior fornix takes off. Okay. No other, Dr. Janki, nothing is as given POPQ. As urogyne, I always do POPQ, and I do it in 2 minutes. Attacks हो जाता है, और से बनाया होता है, फाड़ हो जाता है हमारा. Okay. In every paper of mine, I have a POPQ. Even in Kama, the joint Kama, I do POPQ.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Uterosacral ligament. UCL
uterocervical length measurement.
Uterocervical length. Okay. No. Now, I don't like the term uterocervical length measurement. Don't do that. That's all nothing from the POPQ perspective. Okay. When you have now, very important point. Normally, your C point and D point. I'm teaching that only. Dr. iPhone. I'm teaching that. Right? Okay. Normally, your C point and D point around 2 centimeters apart from each other. Understood that?
Yes.
Normal cervical length में तुम्हारा C point and D point will be around 2 centimeters away, different from each other. Correct? However, when cervix is elongated, what will happen is when you have cervical elongation, in that patient, okay, suppose you have your C point coming till the hymen, correct? Okay, now think about a patient in whom the prolapse is till the hymen, है ना? The C point will come till the hymen, the D point will still remain inside.
Yes, correct.
Correct? Because तुम्हारा D point ऊपर ही है, लेकिन C point नीचे आ गया. Correct? That is cervical elongation. If you have more than 2 centimeters distance between the C point and the D point, then it's cervical elongation. Okay? Understood? Okay? So what will happen is, when it goes beyond the hymen, your C point will become +1, but the D point still remains -5. Okay? तुम्हारा C point will become +3, but तुम्हारा D point is still remaining -3. Ideally, अगर जब uterine, when you have a uterovaginal prolapse, your C point अगर +1 है, तो D point around 0 होता है या -1 होता है. अगर तुम्हारा uterovaginal prolapse में अगर तुम्हारा C point +3 होता है, तो तुम्हारा D point generally +1 होता है. But if you have cervical elongation, then your C point will be +5 and your D point is still at -1. Okay? तुम्हारा अंदर रहता है, तुम्हारा posterior fornix बहुत अंदर है and the C point बहुत बाहर है. That is cervical elongation. That is a patient in whom I will think of doing Manchester Fothergill. Okay? No, it is cervical. It is prolapse and cervical elongation. Your cervix, it is both. You are very right, Shreya. You have got cervical elongation and you have got, you can still have prolapse. So basically, you can have, okay, when will I not call it prolapse? Okay, when I'll call it only cervical elongation. Your tibial and D are very inside. Okay, when is it pure cervical elongation? Okay, I do not like the term supravaginal elongation. Sorry, leave all those terms. Okay, the supravaginal elongation and all of those things are not important. Now think of this from a perspective of POPQ. Okay, I'll also come to infravaginal elongation. Okay, but that's not important. In the terms of POPQ is not important at all for me. Your supra and infravaginal elongation. Okay, now because why is it important? From the Fothergill's surgery also from perspective, it's not important. So stop thinking in that manner. That is older way of thinking. Okay, the newer way of thinking, think of POPQ perspective. And I think in POPQ perspective. Okay, in my POPQ perspective, when I have got only pure cervical elongation, what will happen? Your TVL will be inside. Your D, I'm telling you this, Riya. Okay, tomorrow TVL will be 10. Suppose a patient has TVL of 10. Okay, if the patient has no prolapse, okay, and only cervical elongation, then the D point will be around -9. So I'm asking to push na, तो कभी push करने को पूछती हूँ तो थोड़ा तो नीचे आता है, but it won't come so much down. It will come to around -9. 10 का -9 होगा. लेकिन मेरे push करने में cervix will be around -4 or it ideally cervix will be -8, है ना? But the cervix will become cervix will be -3, -2. That's cervical elongation. Your D point is near your TVL, right? But your cervix is coming lower. Okay, that is no prolapse but cervical elongation. When I have prolapse and cervical elongation is when your D point is coming lower. Your D point is stage 1. Your D point is, so you're going to measure your D point का भी stages ना. तो अगर तुम्हारा D descent हो रहा है, it's prolapse and cervical elongation. अगर तुम्हारा D descent नहीं हो रहा है, cervix descent हो रहा है, it's only cervical elongation. Understood? When I am doing POPQ and I'm finding your D point also descending, then it is cervical elongation plus prolapse. But your D point remains inside, is not no descent, stage 0, but my C point is coming down, then it becomes cervical elongation. Stop thinking in terms of infra and supravaginal elongation. It makes no difference to me. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood POPQ now?
Yes, ma'am. Very much simplified.
Understood? Really, really, real? Huh. Yes. Or Fothergill, how to measure how much of the cervix to be removed? I don't care about that. I don't have to measure so much. I will take it off. I will reflect it off. Now you have a Fothergill's Manchester where I can open the posterior pouch. I may not open the posterior pouch. Correct? So I will only measure from the perspective of the cervical length, right? So I will keep up till around 1 centimeter cervical length, right? At the point where the uterus takes off. So I don't have to really bother so much about how much cervix has to be removed. I will keep around 1 centimeter of the cervix. Okay. See, problem क्या हो रहा है मैंने, you have been taught according to your older things, correct? That's why it's supra vaginal elongation, intravaginal elongation. I think in terms of POPQ, POPQ is so, like, when you start doing POPQ, your whole thinking is perspective of POPQ. When I teach you prolapse now, I will take you through different POPQs, okay, and I'll tell you what to do then. Basically, the way I do, why I taught you prolapse for POPQ first, because when I then go and teach you prolapse management, I won't teach you in perspective of POPQ. मेरे को ये POPQ मिला, मैं क्या करूँगी? वो POPQ मिला, क्या करूँगी? Understood? That's how you think. Okay, again, cervical elongation once again, right? Now, there are two scenarios. Either you have prolapse or you don't have prolapse. Correct? If I have no prolapse, then your D will be stage 0 or maximum stage 1. Stage 1 is not prolapse. But C will be very less, low. है ना? That's cervical elongation. कि तुम्हारा C point बाहर आ रहा है, यार हाइमन के बहुत नजदीक है, but तुम्हारा D point अंदर है. Okay, stage 0. That is cervical elongation without prolapse. When it's cervical elongation and prolapse, तुम्हारा D point भी descend कर रहा है, but it's not descending as much as C point. Okay, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Seema, chalo, oh God, it took a 3-hour lecture. So sorry.
It is going to be 12 o'clock.
I don't want to take 1 hour lecture today. I want to go tomorrow to get up in the morning at 4. Chalo.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
No?
Yes, it was really awesome, ma'am. So much simplified.
No, I have to be patient, no, because I need to understand that you've understood what is the